have, as you continue down here, the kids' play area, as well. There's lots of things in the Discovery House, as well. You can learn a lot about the history of New West and the whole bit. So there's lots of great fun things to do. This is mass chaos up here, I gotta say, of everyone putting everything together. Let's have a big round of applause for the crew, eh? The crew in the pouring rain. And I'll tell you one thing, it's not an easy thing to do when the rain is out, that's for sure, trying to put everything together.
The city of New Westminster is having the opening ceremony of the ribbon cutting. Here's the SkyTrain bridge.
That's especially the case in the uniform.
I would just grab this one. Dignitaries.
Dignitaries are coming. Here are the VIPs.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our dignitaries.
Yay.
Yep, you guys can have a seat, relax. A co-master of ceremonies for today, New Westminster City Councillor and Chair of the City's Parks and Recreation Committee, Jonathan
I think we can now say the park is now officially open. We've had our first train whistle, but thanks everyone for coming out on this this very wet day. This is certainly a day that New Westminster has been looking forward to for a long time. I know I've been almost on a bi-weekly basis coming up to the parkade to have a look at the construction of the project. And what's always been interesting is every time I come up there's always a number of other residents also coming and having a look to see what was happening out on the park. And even though the weather is a little bit miserable today, to see so many people coming out and excited to see what's happening here. So today we're certainly going to be recognizing a lot of partners that were involved in making this park a reality. But first I'd like to extend a recognition to the residents of New Westminster. This park really started as a vision from residents wanting to reclaim their waterfront. And from there, residents from all across the city participated in all the different workshops and different open houses and let us know what they wanted this park to be. And I think what you see today here in the park is a reflection of the community's values and what we want to see in our park today. So I'd now like to recognize our hosts for the event today, my colleagues on New Westminster City Council. Certainly, this is a very difficult project and took a lot of forward-looking thinking and actually the will to go ahead with a project like this. So I'd like to first recognize His Worship Mayor Wayne Wright, Councillor Bill Harper, Councillor Jamie McAvoy, Councillor Betty McIntosh, Councillor Chuck Puckmeyer, and Councillor Laurie Williams was here a little bit earlier, but unfortunately she had to leave a bit early.
She took the train.
Exactly. I would also like to introduce the dignitaries who have joined us to bring greetings and participate in this celebration. First, Chief Rhonda Larrabee, the Chief of the Kikite First Nation. Mark Warwara, Member of Parliament for Langley. Dave Hare, Member of the Legislation Assembly for Surrey Tynehead. Finn Donnelly, Member of Parliament for New Westminster, Coquitlam, Port Moody. And Peter Julian, Member of Parliament for Burnaby, New Westminster.
We also want to recognize our friends from the New West Police and Fire Honor Guard and Piper from the New West Piper Police Pipe Band, who kindly led the procession to the stage. So a big round of applause for those folks.
It's Steve Darling.
As well, Constable Bruce Ballingall, Constable Michael Blackstock, Honor Guard Firefighter James Stewart, Honor Guard Firefighter Rob McDonald, and Pipe Major Angus McPherson. What a shock someone named Angus McPherson was a piper. I don't know about you. We also have many special guests that are here as well in our audience, and we would ask that you stand in place when I call your name to be recognized. We want to say hello to the former New Westminster Helen Sparks, former New Westminster City Councillor Bill Lewis, Fabrizio Insera, the Consul General for Italy, Hideki Ito, the Consul General for Japan, Tetsuya Ezona, the Consul for Cultural Affairs, Deputy Consul Paul Zam Ryan, Consul General for the Kingdom of Netherlands, Sab Dollywall, Councillor for Burnaby, Mike Clay, Mayor City of Port Moody, John Vander Lehoven, Mayor District of Kent, Larry Nunn, Acting Mayor District of Mission, Gail Martin, Councillor, City of Langley, Cheryl Ashley, Councillor, District of Maple Ridge, Carissa Bell, Councillor, District of Maple Ridge, Al Hogarth, Councillor, District of Maple Ridge, Patricia Ross, Councillor, City of Abbotsford, Andrew Stone, Councillor, Bowen Island Municipality, and Richard Lee, MLA for Burnaby North. A round of applause for all our friends that are here. He goes, I guarantee you, don't worry at all. It is going to be raining. And he was right. So there's one for everything. We also want to thank our sponsors. You know, something like this doesn't happen without sponsors that have contributed to today's celebrations. Our main stage sponsor, North Bank Condo Development by Belenis Project. Management represented by Paul McKee and Peter Newell. Also our Children's Zone sponsor, Port Metro Vancouver, represented by Tom Corsi. Our Youth Zone sponsor, Cooperator 6 and 6, represented by Ron Pavon. We'd also like to thank the Rotary Club of New Westminster, who has generously sponsored the park's water fountains in the park. The Rotary Club of New West, Marguerite Murray. Friends of Westminster Pier partners include Amicus Lawyers, Canada Safeway, Landmark Cinemas, Larco Investments. Stand by, my paper's wet. Matt Cod Excavation and Shoring, Mud Bay Drilling Company Limited, PWL Partnership Landscape Architects Incorporated, and Trap and Holbrook Development by the Salient Group.
Okay, today's event also couldn't happen without the assistance of a number of community groups that I'd like to recognize right now. Number one, Metro Vancouver, the Fraser River Discovery Centre, the Downtown Business Association, Tourism New Westminster, and Douglas College.
Let's begin our program now by welcoming First Nations Chief Rhonda Larrabee to say a few words.
Hosiam, can you hear me? Closer. Hosiam. Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and many distinguished guests. I want to thank you for inviting me here today and honoring our First Nations culture. So on behalf of our ancestors, I'd like to welcome you to the traditional territory of the Kakite First Nation. Kakite means resting place. This area of the Fraser River has special meaning for me, as the village of my ancestors was just east of here, where my grandfather, George Joseph, was born. He was a fisherman all of his life. Before any of us were even thought of, there were many villages of tribes. Kakite, of course, Kwantlen, Musqueam, Coquitlam, and many others all along the Fraser, all the way up to Yale. My mom was very proud to have been born here, and she told me she learned how to swim in this river, but maybe not on a day like today. So I am very happy to have this area turned into a beautiful park for everyone to enjoy the beauty of this river while they picnic, play, or just go and enjoy a scenic walk. I know I will come here often when the weather warms up. I also extend heartfelt congratulations to everyone involved for the awards that have been won for this innovative adventure. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, Chief Larrabee. I would now like to invite
Evelyn, come back here.
Now, to help make Westminster Pier Park possible, the Government of Canada has contributed $8.3 million to the construction through the Build Canada Infrastructure Funding and another $100,000 from the Canadian Federation of Municipalities Fund. So I'd like to invite the Member of Parliament for Langley to come forward and bring greetings from Ottawa.
Thank you, Steve. Ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, honored dignitaries, it's wonderful to be with you here today. I think we all can remember what this site used to look like. It's absolutely amazing what can be accomplished when people dream, and dream big. And then we work together, and now we have this incredible park. It's beautiful, isn't it? Would you agree with me? Chief Larrabee, Mayor Wright, and New West Council, my colleagues Tim Donnelly and Peter Julian, MLA Dave Hare. It's absolutely wonderful to be with you here. My great pleasure to be here on behalf of my colleague, the Honorable Lynn Yelich, Minister of State for Western Economic Diversification, to celebrate the completion of the City of New Westminster Pier Park. It's always rewarding to revisit local communities and see firsthand the tangible results achieved from our government's investments, working with all levels of government. The Government of Canada is committed to improving the lives of Canadians by building better communities, by creating jobs and building the modern public infrastructure that provides a strong foundation to grow our economy. And that's why our government is proud to invest in this project that has stimulated the local economy during its completion and will continue to promote economic growth by bringing real local residents and visitors from nearby communities to the park and surrounding businesses. So while you're here, visitors, be sure to shop in downtown New Westminster. New Westminster's Pier Park project has remediated this brownfield site and turned 3.2 hectares of derelict industrial land into urban park space with connections to regional trail and greenway trail networks. Our government I'm the chair of the Standing Committee of Environment, and we've gone across Canada over the last couple of weeks, except for this last week, of course, we were voting. But previous to that, we traveled across Canada to see the treasures within Canada. And this is now one of those incredible treasures. Western Economic Diversification Canada works to strengthen Western innovation, business development, and community economic development. Through Western Economic Diversification's Build Canada plan, our government plans provides municipalities with predictable, long-term, stable funding. No single level of government can address Canada's total infrastructure deficit, and that's why we partnered with the province and municipal governments to maximize the investment in public infrastructure renewal. For example, this project was funded by all levels of government, the province, the feds, and New Westminster, the municipal government here, picking up the cost of approximately $8.3 million each, actually a little bit more. Moving forward, our government's plan is to help us stay the course, stay on track. Jobs and growth, protecting the environment will remain our government's top priority to build a stronger economy in the West. Because a stronger West means a stronger Canada. So on behalf of Prime Minister Stephen Harper and Minister Lynn Yelich, congratulations. This is absolutely great. It's wonderful to be with you today.
Was under 100,000 in population to improve their local infrastructure by creating jobs while improving and adding value to the communities who give our economy a boost when it is needed the most and help create more livable and sustainable communities. Now let's celebrate this beautiful park and explore the park. And I had a chance to tour this earlier, and it is really a beautiful park here. And I want to say again, thank you to all the staff, all the guests that are here today, and all the sponsors who work together to make this day possible. Together, we can make this country and this province and our city even better place than it is today. Thank you very much for having me here, and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
All right, now I'd like to welcome up the City of New Westminster's Mayor, His Worship, Wayne Wright.
Well, thank you very much, Steve, but a big thank you goes to all of you that are with us today. I'd like to thank our police, I'd like to thank our firefighters, and I'd also like to thank all you volunteers that have come out here and showed your love for the city as we all have. I've got a big speech in front of me, I won't probably look at any of it, but I do want to tell you that this was a work of progress that took many, many years. And it took many, many councils, not just the one in front of us. But today, the council that's sitting in front of you, the mayor that's sitting here and visiting with us, and Councillor Donnelly and Councillor Osterman, we're all very instrumental in putting this together. Also, what you've seen is just the beginning. What we're going to have here is not only a park, it's an economic generator for this city. It'll bring people because it's very unique, it's one of a kind. And that's what this city is about. It's a city about community. It's about somebody working together. With Mark and Dave, I thank you, because without your help, without the funds that we get from the federal government and the provincial government, we couldn't have done this. It would have taken us longer to do this. We would have done it, but we wouldn't have done it as quickly as we could. I want you to watch what happens down here, because there's more coming. We're going to do things to make this city shine. And when the citizens who are here visiting today look around your downtown and look around the city in itself, you'll see that we're in a growth. We're the city that's rising. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of opportunity that we have to grasp onto. I want to thank our staff. The staff that's here today, you've done the work. Thank you.
Going to bring up our pseudo ribbon, done a little differently. Now we don't want any ribbon cutting just yet. I did make that, yeah, just earlier today. I painted all of them. So stand up. That's right, stand up. Everybody grab these. Don't cut yet, just stand by. Yeah. Coming down. Just stretch it out so everyone can see it. Oh, I think we have enough scissors. Everybody have scissors down here? Who needs more scissors? Yes. Oh, one more pair. We're good here. Okay. Oh, don't do anything yet. Don't cut. I just said don't cut yet. The mayor is the guy who's got to run this show, so there you go. So this is your opportunity now to have a little photo op. If you want to grab a quick photo of everyone pose. Look good. This is the one to be on the website. Okay, so what we're going to do is I've organized this entirely. It's going to be great. Don't worry. So I'm going to count. We're all going to count from 10 down to 1. But when we get to 1, the mayor is going to say that it's open, and then you cut. Okay, so you can't, no premature cutting. Just everybody stay there. Okay, so here we go. So the whole crowd here, everybody here, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I now declare Westminster's Pier Park open.
Westminster Pier Park has opened. That's Darling and the park is now open. There's a fish down the stage. Just telling you what. Here is Westminster Pier Park.
It should be on a day like this.
this where you sit down? That is awfully nice.
Nice to meet you.